Okay, so I know you've had heaps of fun listening to me so far, so let's do something useful now. Um, what I'd like you to do is to just start off thinking about the research that you've undertaken. Now, everyone would be able to give me a list of sources. I had an interview with Mr. X and I watched this video from Mr. Y and I was able to do a survey with my class, and that is good. That's the research we want. But it's not the way we want you to actually think about research. If you go all the way back to booklet 2 of term 1, we did a whole booklet on what is research and what are research processes. And research processes have to have a verb because they're a process. So processes are how, including all of that how did you get the information? So we have 5 categories for you: literature review, cross-referencing, analysis, summarizing, and development of primary research tools. Those are the processes we talked about in booklet 2. So when we go through these processes, we have to think, how did I interact with my source in a way that allowed me to have a process? Because you didn't, like, reading a source is fine, but it's not really a process that you went through to get research. It's part of the process. So pretty much everyone I know, in my class at least, did all of these things pretty much. And so you could actually say, I did a literature review, but if you were being fancy, it wasn't just a literature review, reading of materials. It might have been a literature review of online materials. Some of you might have done a literature review of academic materials. Some of you might have done a literature review of medical journals. Some of you might have done a literature review of, I'm thinking, anything else? I don't know. Not off the top of my head. Yeah, probably those 3 are the ones that come to mind for my class's research this year anyway. Then cross-referencing of materials. I know, for example, we cross-reference the perspectives of academics against those experiencing the issue. I know some of you were cross-referencing American versus Australian perspectives. I know some of you were cross-referencing perspectives of religious, academic, social, personal perspectives, etc. So you can squeeze these to make them your own, okay? Then we will rank these in terms of most to least useful. So for most of you, primary research, so could be interactions with experts, it could be interactions with victims, it could be interactions with commentators, journalists, specialists, etc. They might all be primary research tools and conducted primary research, but you can splinter them off into their own little pieces. So when we are writing your evaluation, these bits are going to form the foundation of your topic sentences. And I've got some examples for you just under here. So we're saying one of the most effective processes was the review of academic literature. Another effective process was the development of pertinent background research, because that's a different phase in your process. Additionally, the collation of a variety of primary interactions was very useful for blah. Those are an example of the type of writing that we're going to be asking you to do in your topic sentences, in your paragraphs, for your processes. Okay? So your job is to stop the video and take 2 minutes to actually put your ideas in your document. Go for it.